All right, October marks Domestic Violence Awareness Month, a month declared to recognize victims and raise the awareness about the violent and abusive behavior. But domestic violence happens every day to a specific group more than others. 19 News' Angie Rodriguez spoke with an organization who's doing their part to stop this.
According to the National Latina Network, about 1 in 3 women will experience intimate partner violence within their lifetimes. And for 1 in 12 women, they've already experienced it within the past 12 months.
But Chief Executive Officer Melissa Graves tells me that the Journey Center for Safety and Healing in Cleveland is actively doing their part to change these statistics and be a voice for their victims.
Every community has its own unique ways that it's experiencing and dealing with domestic violence, and a huge barrier in the Latina community is language. So if you're really going through something traumatic and terrifying and really challenging and difficult in your life, and then you can't get support in your primary language, it's just that much harder.
Overall, domestic violence rates amongst women are pretty similar, but the main difference is that
domestic violence in the Latina community, in communities of color, is that the rates of homicide are almost 3 times as higher as they are for white women.
Graves and others from Journey hope that by offering services in Spanish, like therapy to help console women after traumatic events, community education to inform women and others on what domestic violence can look like, and housing to help remove women from abusive households, they can help the women in need.
To reach out to Journey and other resources, visit our website at cleveland19.com. Reporting in Cleveland, Angie Rodriguez, 19 News.